Well, basically a lot of work blogging, and a couple of fuzz, and that's how our holidays usually go. Maxing out them stats, or trying to. I do have those books at the end of the week if my fatigue goes to crazy levels. We will see. Bought some soup. Succeeding again. Fashion's finally catching up to charisma a little bit. Hey, someone on my blog is asking for advice on which brand of foundation to use. I feel kinda cool now. Alright. What is the status of our fatigues? 8. Yeah, might as well get some pho. Time to go see Hitman Vault, because time's flying by. I wish you the best of luck in the upcoming month. Thank you, sir. I'll do my best. I really like that scarf. Blog's gaining traction, earned $24 in ad revenue, popularity went up again. Succeeding at the fashion. Good, good. Nice. That was a good week. Good week of stat building. Lloyd. Let's go to the VG zone, I guess. Let's see if he's a little bit faster with the zombies. Right then, where to? Sean Gooden, Zombie Slayer. I don't know if a movie with that title would get much attention. What about Lloyd Newton, bitten on day 1? I would go see that. You'd be alone. That would be me in a zombie apocalypse. Oh well. We had fun though. That's good. Okay. So let's work, pho, blog, work, and pho again. Probably. Professor Meridia enters the classroom carrying several boxes. Alvin follows with a second stack of boxes. They lay the boxes out and open them to reveal rows of simple but delicious-looking cupcakes. Excited chatter fills the lecture hall. Today, we're going to have a contest, courtesy of the campus's baking club, Sugar and Spice. Alvin here is going to hand out a cupcake to each of you, but don't start eating until I say so. Alvin takes a box and begins to distribute the cupcakes. As soon as Alvin finishes his work, Professor Meridia holds up her hand. When I say go, begin eating your cupcake. Whoever finishes first gets an extra credit point. A row of guys in the middle of the lecture hall cheer. Uh-oh. I'd really like extra credit, but I'm not sure I can compete with that. I'm gonna just enjoy my cupcake this time. I'll earn my grades the old-fashioned way. Professor Meridia brings her hand down. Go! All around me, students hastily shove cupcakes into their mouths. A boy next to me sputters and coughs, and a spray of crumbs covers his desk. Oh dear. Well, that's kind of gross. Kinda turned me off my cupcake. Across the aisle, a girl works her way steadily through her cupcake, pausing only to wipe icing from her nose. In the front row, a boy with a large frame and a shirt that reads, "Eat, Sleep, Diving," stands and cheers triumphantly. His friends leap up and offer him crumb-covered high fives. Looks like we have a winner. Come see me after class for your credit. The rest of the class lets out a groan of disappointment, and I smile to myself. I may not have won the extra credit, but at least I didn't just slam down an entire cupcake. I worked through the cupcake at my own pace for the rest of the lecture. Hey girlie, interested in our lottery today? Sure. Alright kiddos, this week's lucky winner is... Chris, come to the front of the class and claim your prize. Rachel, you've rigged this against me. Let me win once in a while, please. Please. I just want to win once. Get some extra dosh in my life. I should seriously consider going to the question mark store to get a gift for John's birthday. Not right now, but soon. Well, hello, you two. And thus concludes the January meeting of the Vice Versus team of cool people. Are we still going with that title? I don't see you coming up with a better one. I don't mind it so much. See, Sean likes it. Then who am I to argue? John stands and heads for the counter. I'll handle the check today.
Sean, do you have a moment?
Sure. Is something wrong?
No, of course not. The opposite of that, actually. This may seem a bit sudden, but I was wondering if you wanted to be a co-producer with me.
Whoa! What? Isn't John your co-producer?
For now, but there's a good chance that won't hold. Don't worry, it's nothing bad. I just don't know how much I'm allowed to say. Point being, I'm looking for a co-producer, and I would very much like it to be you.
Would you need an answer right away?
No, but I would ask that we spend more time together, so if you say yes, you'll be ready to jump right in. I'd like to see you weekly for now, and every day once you're finished with school.
That's fine with me. Thank you for thinking of me. Whoa! Big job opportunity. Me? Of all people? I mean, surely you've worked with others who would be more interested? Whew. You told us in your route, Lloyd, but not in John's? I feel like we should go get a sandwich. I'm flabbergasted. So, how have you been?
Doing my best, but the network's been on my back about vice versas.
I'm sorry. It must be rough trying to please them.
Yeah, but I shouldn't complain too much. It still beats doing infomercials.
You used to direct infomercials?
I did a few. Everyone starts somewhere. The client tends to be very particular about how everything looks. There's one I recall that was exceptionally bad. It featured a young boy who was supposed to take a bite of mac and cheese and smile at the camera. But the client wasn't satisfied with the kid's smile. It wasn't friendly enough, or happy enough, or, and I kid you not, modern enough. So we filmed one take after another. The poor kid would stuff his mouth with food, then as soon as I called cut, he'd spit it out into a bag. That's kinda gross. It's very gross. And so we spent an entire day, 47 times total. Bite, smile, spit. Bite, smile, spit. Da 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 da.
Lloyd motions with his hands in a circular motion. Sounds like a nightmare.
Honestly, the sight of mac and cheese still sends chills down my spine.
Duly noted. I'll make sure never to bring that to a party.
I knew you'd understand.
My goodness, the stories I'm hearing. Yay. Work, town, vlog, work. Okay. Whew. I'm a little disturbed now. I quite like mac and cheese, but after hearing that, Alright, Ray. Make me proud. Alright, kiddos, this week's lucky winner is Steven! Come on down! I'll never win again. Never, ever, ever. Lloyd intercepts me in the hallway as soon as I arrive at the studio.
Hey, little wizard! We've got some cool non-filming stuff going on today.
Oh? I'm sorry, I didn't realize you didn't need me today.
Don't be silly. Now that you're involved in more production things, you should be around for this. Right this way.
Lloyd opens the door to a side room and bows with a flourish. Good afternoon.
We're doing ADR today.
Given the equipment, I assume that's some type of recording?
Ding, ding, ding! Automatic dialogue replacement. Basically, we have to re-record some of the lines because the stuff we taped didn't turn out. Some of the outdoor scenes we filmed have too much background noise. Overhead planes, a garbage truck.
And a passing car playing a song we don't have the rights to.
All of those lines had to be re-recorded in the studio so that the final product sounds nice and clean.
I never knew that people did that.
Good, that means we're doing our job right.
Lloyd nods at John.
Hop on in.
John steps into the booth and dons a pair of headphones.
Alright, we'll play the video for you a few times so you can get a feel for the scene.
Lloyd pushes a button and a clip starts playing. Oh, I remember this one. It's from a scene where Katerina faces off against Vice.
Got it?
Got it.
Right then, rolling.
Lloyd presses another button and the clip starts up again. Don't tell me you won't miss all this. I know I will.
Cool.
Lloyd presses a few more buttons and the video plays back with John's recorded line. The new version doesn't fully sync up with the footage, and watching it feels a little weird.
Right, once more. Slow it down just a little bit so it'll fit.
Don't tell me you won't miss all this. I know I will. Lloyd fiddles around and the video plays with the new track.
Okay, that was a little too slow. We're getting a bit of Kung Fu movie effect here.
Don't tell me you won't miss all this. I know I will.
Alright. Okay, timing's perfect, but we're losing some of the emotion. Vice is sounding a little flat now.
Tell me you won't. That wasn't even the line.
Once more.
Don't tell me you won't miss all this. I know I will.
Excellent on the emotion. Could you do the first sentence faster and the second one slower?
Don't tell me you won't miss all this. I know I will.
Great work. All right, next line.
This is more complicated than I thought. I never realized how much work it took to match the timing while still managing to keep the emotion. The session continues with John and Lloyd working carefully through each line until they finish the scene.
Step on out.
John removes his headphones and exits the sound booth.
Good work today.
Thanks, mate. And thank you for letting me watch as well.
I hope you learned something. This will be your job someday.
I look forward to it. My job. We will see. We will see. Ooh, we did good. I think I'll have to use one of my books this weekend. Yes. Definitely gonna have to use one of my books. Okay. Alright. Alright, that did the trick. And let's call Lloyd. Hey, do you want to go driving? Maybe this time? Lloyd easily takes the lead again, and this time around he even has the audacity to lap me!
I'm king of the road!
Congratulations. Do you want a gold crown for that?
Sure, if you got one.
Oh, Lloyd. He lapped me! Whew, the audacity. Audacity! Goodness gracious. Okay, I think we'll just keep on with that then. Keep on building, keep on going. Alright, Ray, come on. This week's lucky winner is Steven, come on down. Oh, Rachel, my money. I keep forgetting to go. Next week, must go to the question mark store, get John a birthday gift. I'm told that's what I need to do, so I shall do that. Or attempt to, if I remember, honestly. A popular fashion site linked to my blog today. Traffic has spiked and I've got a lot of new followers. Nice. Fashion and charisma are neck and neck now, which is good. Has anyone gotten a pair of those skinny jeans? I've got a pair, I love them so much. Well, I think I'll use another one of these. And call Lloyd. Hey, do you want to go to the coffee shop this time? Croissants? Oh, well, he blinked in for a brief moment and that was it. Okay, well, alright. We'll go to work. I'm gonna try and earn that money again. Question mark, store, and then blog. As Selena packs up her stuff, I notice she seems more distant than usual. Is something wrong, Miss Haraway? Oh. That's a response, I guess. My agent called. There's a movie filming soon that's interested in me. Congratulations, that's great news. I don't know. I'm considering turning it down. Why? Filming might conflict with vice versas. My loyalty is to this show first. Why don't you speak with Lloyd about it first? Lloyd can be much too giving for his own good. He'd probably say yes no matter what. He's a nice guy for sure, but he cares about this project. If he needs you here, I'm sure he'll be honest about it. You're right. Sometimes I'm so comfortable with him as my friend, I forget he's also quite the professional. It might not be my place to say, but I think if you can make this work, you should go for it. Vice Versa is great, but I think all of us want to see you do well in your career. Thank you. I suppose I will have to approach Lloyd about this soon. Selena looks down at her phone and sighs. It's hard to tell if she's even happy about this, but for once it seems like she's not disappointed. That's good, right? Something. Okay, to the place I go first. Got over $1,000. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. And then we'll go here. And for a troll gift, I'm gonna get him the Knight Errant figure. Done! Okay, that's good. Oh, Lloyd?
Yay, you answered! I knew I could count on you.
Is something wrong?
Horribly wrong. Vice Versa starts airing tonight and I have no one to watch it with.
Oh. What about John?
John refuses to watch shows he's in while they air. He says it distracts from the filming experience.
Lloyd whines.
Would you believe he won't even read reviews or comments? Who does that?
John, apparently.
Anyway, I was wondering if you had a television.
I don't have one, but the campus library has a viewing room.
Excellent. Shall I head over now?
Wait, what?
Oh, right. How rude of me. I'll grab food for us, then head over.
Alright, sounds good to me.
Sweet. See you soon.
This wasn't how I intended to spend my night, but I won't complain.
Hey there. I hope you're cool with Greek food because that's totally what I brought.
Lloyd holds up a takeout container.
Gyros and fries. I'm pretty sure this is what Greek mythology was referring to when it spoke of food of the gods.
Wasn't that ambrosia? Gyros and fries sound so good right now. Oh my goodness.
No one says it can't be both. Anyway, your school is pretty fancy. I should come by during the day sometime. I bet it's great.
It's definitely pretty, but I don't see it that much.
Seriously?
I have a lot of work and homework. Honestly, I really should be doing homework right now.
Nonsense. If there's one thing I learned at university, it's that there will always be another project or more work waiting for you. But in the end, you get stuff done when you get it done, and there's no need to stress when you have no control. When you're at work, work your hardest. But when you're not, don't let it get in the way of enjoying the moment.
Lloyd portions out the food between us.
And right now it's time to enjoy the fruits of our hard work.
Lloyd flips the TV on just as Vice Versa begins. He's surprisingly quiet through the whole episode, stopping to eat only during commercial breaks. It's interesting. I'm surprised that he actually is interested in watching his own things that he makes. I keep sneaking glances at him while we watch. He seems deeply entranced by the experience. As soon as the episode ends, he flips the TV off.
Good.
Approved?
Oh, totally. I mean, I've already seen these episodes a ton of times. But once it airs, it feels more real. You should be proud of yourself. You've done good work.
Thank you. It feels kind of cool to see it completed and on the screen like this. I'm glad we got to watch it together.
Me too. Thanks for letting me crash at your school. But for now, I should probably let you get to that homework you were talking about. See you at work!
That was so cool! Watching a show with the director himself. Just watched the first episode of Vice Versa's. Wow, just wow. I heard a rumor one of the students at our school is involved in production. If so, that's really cool. I was already going to watch it, but hearing someone at our school is involved makes me doubly curious. I love John Brandon and Knight Errant, so this is going to be great. Wow, I can totally brag to all my friends about going to school with someone who's working on this project. I didn't recognize Lena Haraway at first, by the way. Is she really the same cute little girl from all those shows we watched as kids? Everyone's talking about me. Wow. Lloyd, you've made me so popular in my school. Although no one knows who I am yet. I feel like we need to talk about this at the coffee shop, potentially. Want some sandwiches? Nope. They're just gonna blink in and out. Okay. Good enough, good enough. Okay, I'll go to town, and I'll work. I think I'll use a book at the end of the week this time. Good work. Thank you, sir. I earned $29 and my popularity went up again. Nice. And time's just flying by, though. Fly away, it's flying, flying away. Hey, we got a poster.
Sean, 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 Sean!
Lloyd races towards me as soon as I step into the studio. Yes?
Look!
Lloyd points at the wall. It's plastered with a huge poster for Vice Versus. That's so cool.
I know, right? The network sent over a ton of posters. Not as big as that one, of course, but still great. There are a bunch in the break room if you want one.
Thanks, I'll have a look. I head into the break room and find a stack of posters on the counter. Here for the posters? Yeah, I saw the one in the main hallway. Lloyd said I could have one. You can have more than one. Take as many as you like. I think I'm going to pay for a room at home with these. Rachel hoists up a stack of posters.
Really?
Of course not. I'm handing them out to friends. I'm afraid most of my friends are working on this project. More for me, then. You go get it, Ray. Oof. That fatigue is getting high, though, at the end of this week. 20. Yeesh. 23. Well, I got my cool poster now. Vice Versus. The second episode was even better. I can't wait for next week. Selena Haraway's my girl. She totally rocked this episode. I was a little disappointed that we didn't get to see Vice last week, but it was worth the wait. Seeing him as Vice is kinda terrifying. I don't know, I think he's kinda hot. Lol. I've never heard John Brandon use an American accent before. It was actually really good. Valentine's Day is next weekend. Anyone got any plans? Eat chocolate alone. Gotta be sure to go into town and buy a gift. First, use some things. There we go. I wonder if we're gonna do anything Valentine's Day with Lloyd. I just don't know. Okay, let's do the zombie stuff, because I'm a little bit better at that than you are. Okay, and we had fun. Having fun is good. Okay, so we'll work. Probably get some log and work. Okay. Keep on keeping on. Hey, Ray. Steven! Steven! Stop beating me, Steven! It's not fair. The atmosphere on set is a little more energetic than usual.
Morning. Today's a fun one.
What's going on?
Crowd scene. We've got a lot of extras coming in. They should all be here within the hour.
Lloyd points at a room that some of the crew members have already corded off.
Extras holding is over there. They're required to do their own makeup, but keep an eye on them. If anything looks out of place, just give them a touch-up.
Will do. I wander by the room and peek in. There are already several people milling about. Their expressions range from bored to nervous. In the corner, a few of them are chatting about another show they worked on. Everyone looks fine to me, so I head to the makeup trailers to check on John. Good morning, Mr. Brent. I'm sorry. I thought this was John Brandon's trailer. The girl looks around in a daze. She's clearly lost. What? Who are you? Lost and Blunt. Are you here to film? Yeah, I'm an actress. I'm sorry, they told us just to follow the signs, but I didn't see any. Well, except for the sign on the door here that said Brandon. She throws her head back and laughs. I guess it was stupid to think each of the extras would get a trailer. She holds her hand out to me. Allison Brandon, nice to meet you. I accept her handshake. Same to you. And extras holding is that way. I point out the door and arc my hand in the direction of the hallway. Allison's gaze follows my hand. Mind showing me the way? It would really suck if I got lost again. I set my makeup case down inside the trailer and hold the door open for Allison. Sure thing, follow me. Allison bounds out of the trailer and quickly falls into step beside me. So I didn't catch your name. Sean, makeup artist.
That is so cool. I heard the guy who played Moonlight Avenger used to be a makeup artist before he got more acting gigs.
Good for him, but that's not really my plan. Acting's not my thing.
What? Why not? Acting is amazing.
Allison skips ahead of me a few paces and spins to face me.
You get to tell a story, connect with people, be a part of something bigger. And when you and other people can create entire worlds, it's the most amazing feeling in the world.
While I agree that it's a good feeling to be part of telling a story, but my place is behind the camera, not in front of it. I feel myself blush a little bit just thinking about all the attention. But I think it's good that you like it. Allison grins and skips a few steps backwards.
Whenever I'm on stage or in front of the camera, I feel so much freer. Is that how you feel about doing makeup?
I frown. I guess so.
You guess? You don't know?
I'm trying to figure it out.
Well, you must be pretty good at it to be in a place like this.
I could say the same of you.
What, me? No, being an extra doesn't really require skill. We're basically just moving props.
But you did have to get cast, didn't you?
Sort of. There's a separate group that casts extras. They post an opening online and the first people who sign up get it.
That's all?
Well, there are guidelines. Like you have to look like you belong in the scene. But yeah, it's that easy.
She holds up a finger as if lecturing me.
Featured extras are different. They have to at least have the director approve their photos. They actually get to show up and have real face time. Maybe even interact with the actors.
I didn't know there was a difference.
Most people don't. I mean, extras are just extras, right? No one really cares. But it's worth it just to be here, feel the creative energies, and at least get what little experience I can. I'm so excited I didn't even get any sleep last night.
She stops at a large sign on the wall.
Oh, extras holding. There's the sign.
There's the sign.
Thanks for talking with me. It means a lot.
No problem. Good luck today. Allison waves and bounds into the room to mingle with the other extras. Hooray. 524. Nice. Oh, hello again.
Good morning, little wizard. I hope you're not busy today.
Not really. Did you want me to meet up for work? Lloyd lets out an overly dramatic sigh.
Why do I always get the workaholics? Is this punishment for my lazy days as a youth? No work today, Sean. I really thought it would be a great day for an excursion, made all the better by your presence.
Oh, that sounds good. Where should we meet?
It's been a while since I visited a bookstore. Do you know of one in the area?
There is one at the mall.
Perfect. I'll meet you there.
Why do I get the workaholics?
Sean!
Lloyd weaves his way through the crowds to get to me.
This place is really busy. Is it always like this?
Weekends are busier, but I think it's because today is Valentine's Day.
Aha! I knew I was forgetting something.
Lloyd scans to see if couples floating around the mall before offering me a wink.
We'll just have to show these kids that single people know how to have a good time too. All right, lead the way. Where's this bookstore of yours?
As soon as Lloyd enters the shop, he begins scanning the shelves.
1, 2...
What are you doing?
Keeping score, of course.
He points at a shelf advertising the latest TV series.
Look at all the double agent stuff they have for sale.
The last show you worked on, right?
That's right. Glad to see it's still getting some love.
Lloyd returns to his counting.
4, 5... He would, wouldn't he?
What?
4 double agent releases, 5 knight errant releases. John wins again.
Oh boy. I don't think you should count these two, though. They're older seasons, so it's not from John's run. That means you win.
It does!
Lloyd gives himself a pleased pat on the back. Is this something you do often?
Everyone does it. Once Vice Versus comes out, you'll start doing it too. I'm supposed to tell you not to do that, though. It's totally unhealthy. But I try not to give advice that I can't follow myself. Anyway, thank you for taking me here. I can't think of a better way to spend the day.
It was my pleasure. Lloyd, you're too amazing. I can't handle you. Alright gang, you know the drill. What did you think of episode 3? The mystery this week was a bit weaker, but Katarina's backstory made up for it. I know, right? I can't believe she cut his face when she was only 16. Girls got guts. Got guts indeed. Last book. Boop. And we'll go get some food after all that book reading. Get a croissant. You may have as much as you like, good sir. Well, we had a lot of awesome scenes this week, so that was really good. And now to figure out what we're doing this coming week.